Welcome to Half Pint Cooking. I'm Jules. Today we are going to be making chocolate chip cookies. This is 1.5 cubes of butter, melted butter, and we're gonna put it into this bowl. And next we're going to put 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. I'm putting it on the sides so it's packed down. And then put it in. And then we have 1/2 cup of sugar. Then we're gonna mix it. So now we need 1 egg yolk and 1 egg.
Okay, so we need an egg yolk, and I haven't really taught Jules how to do this, so she can't do it. I'm gonna show you. So I crack the egg. Make sure you do over a cup or a bowl, and then you just open it carefully. See all the white part goes down? And I tried to switch it around and try to get all of the white part and just get the yolk. See, now I just have the yolk. I'll put the yolk in the cookies.
We're gonna use 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now we're gonna mix it. And sometimes it gets on the sides, so we want to scrape that off so it's mixed. Then we're going to turn it on again. Now we need 2¼ cups of flour. And we're going to put it in. Now we need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now we need 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch. Now we need 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So we're just gonna kind of mix it around like that. So now I'm gonna put the lid on and turn it on. And then 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. I'm gonna turn it on again. Okay, we're gonna put half of this in this bowl. And we're just gonna put some plastic on top of it. So then we put this in the fridge for about 3 hours or up to 5 days.
Okay, so with the rest of this dough, you guys, I went to Swig, which is a drink place, and they have amazing cookies too. I don't know if you've heard of the Swig cookie. They're so good. They have a chocolate chip cookie and it has pecans and coconut in it. And if you know me from the coconut cookie recipe that we shared a few weeks ago, coconut is one of my favorites. So I definitely tried that kind and it was so good. And so when I was making these cookies, I decided to try it with a little bit of pecans and some coconut, and they were so good. So that's why we've split it up. We're gonna do half of them just regular chocolate chip, and we're gonna do half of it with this coconut and pecans, and it just adds some extra crunch. But I'm just showing you with half because you can do either. You can keep going or stop at this and refrigerate the whole thing. So because this is just half, we are gonna add 3 tablespoons of pecans. You can buy it by the pound, and I keep them in my freezer to keep them fresh. So 3 tablespoons. So if you're doing your whole recipe with this, I would go ahead and add just 1/2 cup of pecans, and I would add 1/2 cup of coconut. Today we're just adding, because this is half of the mix, we did the 3 tablespoons of pecans, or you can do 4 if you like them really nutty, and 1/4 cup of coconut. Let's put the mixer back on and mix it up a little.
Now we just have to take this off and the lid on.
Guys, a really good thing that I love about the Bosch is that you can just leave this stuff. Even when I make bread, I let it rise in the bowl and just put the lid on. Instead of transferring it to a different bowl and making it rise and dirtying another dish, I just keep it in the bowl with the lid on and it's perfect. Okay, now we're gonna refrigerate this for 3 hours.
We made the balls go up tall, so when they're in the oven, they don't cook flat. They're kind of thick and soft. Now we're gonna cook them at 325 degrees for about 11 through 12 minutes.
Now, if you guys want to freeze the balls, once you've made the balls out of the dough, you can just bake them up at 325 degrees again, but it's gonna take about 18 minutes. You want them to look a little bit doughy because they're gonna continue to cook on the sheet pan a little bit and make them really soft for the next day.
Yum. They're done cooking, so now I'm gonna take them out.
Yum, as you can see, these look a little doughy still, but those make it so good later on.
Thanks for watching another episode of HalfPint Cooking, and see you next time.
So we leave it like that, and then I try to, with the egg, doesn't always work.
We are making chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip?
I said chocolate chip.
Okay, say it again.
I don't know what we do next. Starch. Starch?